It's March 4th.
It's time for Watch Your Weekly.
Hello, welcome to Watch Your Weekly, a show filmed here in our breather office, a show where we kick back, chat, and answer your guys' questions to the best of our ability.
That's right, and you will notice we have one member not present.
The professor.
That's right. Yes, the professor. Well, the professor's right there.
There he is right here, so
right
we're
there.
not missing anybody. you
We're
know?
good to go, baby!
Good riddance.
No, I've been waiting for this day because I've always wanted to do the it's blah 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 date, but Shane's always been in my way.
How do you think you did?
So now that he's out of the way, it's my time to shine.
And how do you think you did?
I haven't had enough practice.
Yeah, I had notes. We're gonna play rock, paper, scissors because I want to sit in that chair.
No, before we started this shoot, I said, Ryan, what seat do you want? And he said, doesn't matter to me.
Well, I was
So I sat
gathering
here.
questions. I was gathering questions.
Okay, fine.
Best out of 3 or just 1? We're in the chill
Just
zone,
one.
baby.
One,
It doesn't
one,
even
chill
matter.
zone.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Well,
Oh, shoot!
Wait.
Oh, wait, no,
shit.
that was
This
it.
guy's a fucking cheater. All right, here we go.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock,
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. No!
Yes, yes! Give me the couch, baby!
So what went on this past week? We've been all over the place. We've been in London.
London!
We just got back from London. Shane and I were just filming at an undisclosed location for Weird Wonderful World where
TFTI.
we traveled directly after London, and now we're here.
Yeah, I don't know
shooting
how
early
you're
in the morning.
alive.
I am not a human right now.
You are not a human. Oh, no! It's been a crazy time, and I think we've realized, I was talking to Ryan this morning, we haven't taken a day off, like literally like a weekend.
Woohoo!
Since,
That's what happens when you start a company.
We're loving it though. We love this company. We love Watcher. We love Watcher.
My body is a void.
See, this is usually where Shane jumps in and joins you in the bit, but I love just watching you.
Sail out to sea with nobody to help me.
yeah, go ahead.
See, you know, a bit here. What am I gonna give you an improv lesson on camera?
No, yeah, go ahead, give me an improv lesson.
You're supposed to take the baton, then run with it, and then you do a little running, and you toss it back to me.
Right.
And right now, what I did was I tossed the baton at Steven,
He tossed
and he
it.
fumbled at it.
No,
you know what he did?
You know
He
what
didn't even. He took the baton. He saw it coming towards him, and he just
I was like, oh.
watched it hit the ground and
Usually
laughed.
Shane picks that up for
like
you.
a maniac. You're right, because Shane can't
That's
catch.
because the bits you throw are like, I can't tell if they're good or not.
That's the best part about them. We make it either better or we make it worse, which is my favorite. What are we here?
We're still chill. Oh, chill zone. One thing I did want to bring up in the chill zone. Do you notice anything different about me?
No,
I'm pretty hurt actually right now.
I'm glad. Let's see.
Just look at my face. Look at my face.
It hurts, but I'll try. All right, here we go. I'll give you a 3-second burst. Yeah! Okay, I didn't notice much in that 3 seconds.
Okay.
What
I haven't shaved in
since
5 days.
I thought you were gonna say since you were born.
In 5 days, I've grown some facial hair.
Holy smokes, man, that's
Can you
cool.
see it?
I could see it.
Can you guys see it? Brittany, do you notice today?
I thought
did
you
not
looked a
notice.
little more haggard this morning, and I
Yeah.
wasn't sure what it was.
It was on purpose. I was just like, I hadn't shaved in a few days. Like, we're not filming a Watch Your Weekly till Friday. Let's see what it looks like.
What does your imaginary girlfriend think?
I mean, she probably loves me for who I am, regardless of how much facial hair I have or
Yeah.
anything about me.
I'm glad you guys have a very supportive imaginary relationship.
Thank you. But what do you think? What do you think?
I actually like it quite a bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Should I keep it?
No.
Screw you.
Puppet history went up last week. We are now in the beginning of cycle 2.
It seemed like people had all this pent up energy for the puppet. They were like, puppet. And then finally, after 8 weeks of whispering puppet, the doors were unleashed and...
I mean, how do you not love this little guy?
How do you know? We have puppet merch!
Look at that. Oh, it's all packaged on the
It's all
side.
packaged up. These are for our friends.
This is going to become a QVC show.
Hey!
And if you call right now in the next 20 minutes, we'll give you the exact same deal that you could get online. But you'll get the thrill of talking to one of our telephone operators, which will probably be Steven. Call this number right here. Can we put Steven's personal cell phone number on screen?
It's www.watcherstore.com.
That's not a number.
That is our number.
We also,
Woo!
what in the world?
Woo!
We also had a merch Instagram thing too, right?
Oh, we do. Oh, that's right. We got merch Mondays now. If you buy our merch and tag us, we will do do some reposting on our gram.
Just on Instagram, yeah.
We are a watcher. So we'll repost you on Mondays, on Merch Mondays. I saw one this morning from Plant Friend.
Oh, Plant Friend from Discord.
Yes.
Yeah. She's from the Discord in our Patreon community, which is like a little chat interface, I suppose. It's a room, a virtual room where you can talk to all your little buddies.
You know, it's actually on the app. It's called Chat for Gamers.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I didn't know
hey,
that.
you know, we're gamers.
I like that Discord.
That's funny. Okay, I actually got funny after you did it for another 15 seconds.
Cool. Let's move on to the show that's coming out this week. We are now once again in cycle 2.
Ooh.
And because of that, we're going into the second episode of Spooky Smalltalk. That is a show hosted by moi.
Try to scare our audience right now. Yeah, I'm not
I
scared.
think I already have.
No.
Just imagine this face staring through your window when you're trying to sleep. Anyway, speaking of which, you have Spooky Smalltalk merch on right now.
Wait. Before you plug more merch, can you talk about the show?
Whoa. That's not a train moving in the distance. That's my stomach. Actually, it is a train, and if you want to think about poop as a train, it's a train moving towards the station, and eventually it will reach the station. I'll let you guys know when that happens.
No boy, no.
Follow me on Twitter at Ryan's BMs. Hit me up in my BMs, my bowel movements. So gross.
Spooky Smalltalk, though.
Yeah, Spooky Smalltalk.
Who's your guest?
My guest this week is Say My Name.
Say my name.
Now, you may remember, for all you Ryan fans out there, I don't know.
We should probably say why Shane's not here, by the way.
Oh, he's sick.
Yeah, because he's not strong enough
Oh, shit.
to make it
Oh,
through
man,
all
he's
the work
coming
and
for him.
travel we've been doing.
He's weak. That's what he is.
He's not weak.
He's weak. All right. Anyways, Say My Name is my guest. As I was saying before, for all you Ryan fans out there, if you remember back in my days at the feed, I made a video called "Can Anybody DJ?" or we tried DJing to see if we could. I think that's what they changed the title to because it wasn't performing that well. Anyways, he was my DJ coach. And since then, he has done quite well for himself. He's, as they say in the biz, blown up. How do you dance if this is like the...
I never knew if I should close my eyes or not during certain segments. Do you ever close your eyes when you're dancing?
I close my eyes all the time when I'm dancing. Or, no, I think I do.
Right? But then I'm like, oh wait, it's kind of weird if people are just watching me, but I can't see them.
Well, I can't really do my dancing because if I did, I'd have to, it's like...
Oh God. Oh.
Anyways, he's a very, very tall man. He's actually taller than Shane. I think he's like 6'6".
Oh wow.
It's my goal in life to only stand next to giants so that I look like a tiny little man that could fit in a thimble. And I think I'm doing a good job.
And we're not rolling a trailer because we already rolled it last time. Check
just
it out. And
Go check out the other episode.
Yeah.
And then check out this one.
And we did premiere this shirt for Spooky Smalltalk.
Yeah, I felt it odd to wear a shirt with my own face on it. But I would love for all you to wear that because it's such a cool design inspired heavily by the art of the 80s horror scene. And I enjoy it quite a bit.
And there's a fun little secret about this shirt.
What is that now?
This is actually me. No, the secret is that this shirt glows in the dark.
It does glow in the dark. We'll demonstrate that right now. Let's
Let's try turning off the lights first.
I don't think this is gonna work. This is gonna be quite embarrassing.
Let me see if it glows in the dark. Oh, it glows in the dark. It actually glows in the dark.
Let me charge it really quick.
Charge me.
I'm charging you. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh shit. It's not glowing. You need to be out in the sunlight. This is a lesson for all you kids out there. Make sure you go outside. It's important. Not only because it's good for your skin and your health, mentally as well too, but it also will make your shirt glow.
I literally just pulled it out of this package right here and put it on. Only available at watcherstore.com. And let's move on. See, this is what happens when we do important meetings at this office. And Ryan doesn't give a crap about my meetings. You'll hear more about that on Making Watcher.
You really will. The next episode of Making Watcher, I know the first one was packed with emotion. There is a lot of emotion in this next one too, because this is a hard thing we're doing here. But there's a very funny sequence where Steven had several axes to grind and he took them out on camera.
Yeah. And no better way to fight things out than on camera.
Well, we fight off camera too, though.
We fight all the time.
We really do. Like little cats.
Like this.
Let's move on.
Yeah, at night I take this shirt home and I'm like,
Oh, you just
Ryan!
you use it as a dart? You punch your chest? Oh, what are you doing? Jesus. All right, let's move on. Let's go to some, we talked about VidCon a little bit. We would like to extend a thank you to all of our UK fans that actually made the trek out to see us at VidCon. That was our first time doing that in the UK.
Some of you even flew from California with us to VidCon UK to see us.
You know, a little watcher pit stop and you get to see the rest of London, I get it. But also, that is cool and insane. I actually really appreciate that, that's crazy. There's also people that flew around from all of Europe.
Yeah, they took the right train, not the poo-poo train express.
That train's coming in a bit, but not yet.
Aw, man, I'm gonna use the bathroom before you do today.
I'm gonna make sure you only use the one I used.
As soon as camera's cut, we're racing to the bathroom, and if you're out in there, I'll be like, Ryan, no, don't do it.
Stop hitting your chest, it's fucking weird. All right,
But thank you to VidCon UK, and also a big shout out to Simone.
Big shout out to Simone who helped us out on social. She was running the We Are Watcher social accounts over the weekend while we were at VidCon, which you probably noticed our social accounts were actually active and good. That's because of Simone. Her information is at right here. She's buzz.wheeze or Simone Malik. That's her Instagram handles. Or she also makes videos on YouTube as, I believe, Sim Malik. Yeah, she's very talented, very good, very smart. And also just quite funny. All right, let's move on to the Q&A section. And
Hey Ryan, what's this going?
what in the hell is happening?
Oh my God, there's 2 Ryans. What do I do?
What the fuck is happening?
Ryan.
I now understand. I now understand what it's like to be tortured by a bit that does not work.
Oh, God.
Stop it, God, please, no. No. I actually kind of enjoy it now, I have to say.
Wait, I'm Ryan.
I'm
Ryan Bergara,
talk
and
like
I
that.
love making dumb accents about things.
Why I talk like a cowboy?
This is how I
all of a
interview
sudden?
people on Spooky Smalltalk. Don't check that show out. Whoa, that was weird.
We're gonna do the section a little bit differently now. In the past, we asked questions or answered questions based on the content that just came out, the show that just came out the past week, but because you guys already know all of the shows, we are now going to answer questions basically on a general basis. So we'll have a pinned comment on this video that says, submit your questions for the next Watcher Weekly. We'll answer those there. Or ask us questions on the @WeAreWatcher accounts on Twitter and on Instagram, and we'll answer them for the next Watcher Weekly.
We want to continue building the show, but we want your input.
Yes.
So, if you have any ideas for segments you want us to do, if you want us to try something new, if you want us to talk about some conversation that's current or not current, if you want us to go and fly a kite, let us know.
I'd love
And
to
we're
fly a
going to
kite.
start doing more segments.
Walt Disney once said that Disneyland will never be finished. And that's because it's always evolving, always growing. And that's what I, Ryan Bergara, am now saying about Watcher Weekly. Hi, I'm Ryan Bergara, and I'm basically Walt Disney.
First question.
Okay, let's move to, we do have a couple questions though. We have one question about puppets. This comes from Peak Korg on YouTube. Question for Watcher Weekly. Would you ever consider doing a live show version of Puppet History? Ooh. Absolutely love these.
Ooh.
We may not do a full version of it. I think it's okay to say that we are actively mulling over the idea of a live tour of sorts. Somebody is being very noisy outside. I'll deal with them later. You know what I mean.
He's going to poop in the restroom is what he's
No,
going to do.
I'm just gonna kill them. The live show would be very much a variety, I would say.
Right.
We could do live, and this is just me spitballing, this may actually not come to fruition, but the idea behind it is we could do maybe segments in that show that are versions of the shows that you see on YouTube.
Yeah.
So we could do a top 5 on stage. We could do a little Puppet History bit. We could have Steven go up there and harass somebody's grandma.
We will be doing, ideally, some cooking classes in the future.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
I think the most fun live show, though, would be top 5.
Puppet History would be tough to do live just because there is so much production that goes into it. We play part of it live
Yeah.
when we're shooting it, but a lot of it is graphic heavy.
Right.
And the music also helps. And frankly, Shane messes up a lot. So
It's true. You know,
it's a tough production.
He's not perfect.
No, and he's got his
He's
hand
not
in-
even here right now.
You tried to be perfect when you have your hand up someone's ass. He's a puppeteer. Let's move on to another question. This comes from Twitter, Haley. This comes from @GhostProofBaby. Random, but I need to formally thank whoever is doing the big head edits in the videos @WeAreWatcher. I lost my shit every time.
Every time.
Now, this is actually the first time we've actually acknowledged this.
Uh-oh. Bigheads going meta.
I don't care.
Wow.
I'm sure she already did it because she's great. The she we're referring to is Lauren Yamin. Yamin.
Yamin.
I always say Yamin because I'm an asshole. Lauren Yamin is our editor for Watcher Weekly, and yeah, she's great. She's very funny. She actually did the big head thing without really letting us know at first. And when we watched the first edit, Shane was the one who was over her shoulder, and he noticed what you guys noticed. Like, wait a second, did that head just get really big, or is it, am I going insane? And then he was like, I'm just losing it, and he let it go, and it happened again in the edit, and he was like, okay, wait a second, are you making our heads big every now and then? And she was like, yeah.
No, that's not what she did. She was like, that's cool,
actually,
right?
She has a very stern and stoic glance, which I love because it's very deadpan. She went, yeah.
Yeah, but also she was like, is that okay? Because I think she was like thinking maybe we wouldn't like it.
And we loved it.
Yeah, obviously we loved it. Moving on.
General from Instagram, here we go. Jake.Daly18 says, question for Watcher Weekly. What weird talent do you have? No talent. Moving on.
Woo, sick burn. Okay, wait, let me answer this. I'm a great voiceover
don't
actor.
you do it, you son of a...
Hey guys, I'm
New voice.
Ryan Bergara.
That's the sign of a great
This
voice
is
actor, that
me.
every time he does the character,
This
it's a
is
different
me.
voice completely.
When I was born, I saw a ghost when I came out of my mother. But there was a ghost. I was like, wowza. I was like, that's a lot of quiche.
That's one of Ryan's catchphrases. That's a lot of quiche.
It is a lot of keys.
That's a lot of quiche, baby.
What else does Ryan say?
That's a noise I make whenever I trip or something, or I fall. That's the weird talent you have. That's the one you're gonna go with, voiceover, because I don't know if it's that good.
No, I play the drums.
You play the drums. Yeah. Oh shit. You do play. I didn't know you played the drums. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. You. What's your weird talent? Wait, let me ask Ryan. Ryan, what's your weird talent? Okay, no, I want to hear your answer actually.
What if I answered it as you? I could eat food and kind of talk about it, and then later I poop it out, and then it's gold, and then it's good, and then I go to sleep.
I know your
and then
weird
I tell
talent.
my mama the business is great, and ooh,
Business is booming, baby.
business is booming,
Your
baby.
talent is tying every conversation back to poop.
I love that talent. That's good.
Somebody's coming in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right, we should acknowledge the plan.
Because we murdered it.
No, we didn't murder it. We just scorched it a little bit, but we're taking care of her.
We
him,
murdered that plant. It's
them.
sorry, plant friend. You ready? This comes from Laura Matskak @SuperNerd44. She says, "Hey guys, @WeAreWatcher has some pretty good stuff to watch. I think I'll do a drawing for each of the shows at some point. #Watcher. But the reason I bring this up is because she has a fun little fan art of Tourist
Oh.
Trapped. That's so much fun. So much fun. I said fun
I love
twice.
it. I'm just not in it.
But oh no, he's going into the shirt again.
I'm Ryan Bergara.
Every version of Ryan that you bring up feels like that version ate the previous version for its power.
Don't ask me. Ask Ryan.
Wait, Ryan. Why does your voice sound different every time?
I got this from Brittany, so we'll have to save this for Watcher Weekly Plus, which is our Patreon exclusive show. You can watch on Patreon. It comes out on Thursdays, and yeah.
That might be the strongest call out we've ever had. You got to hear that 9th voice on Watcher Weekly
The
Plus.
9th circle of Ryan.
You just did it outside of the shirt, man. You're horrible.
No. Look, okay, guys, I'll admit that wasn't Ryan the whole time. That was actually me.
Oh, what?
I know.
Oh, that's crazy. Anyways, that does it for this episode of Watcher Weekly. Thank you all for sending in the questions that you did to the aforementioned social media accounts
right.
and for commenting on the video. Thank you for watching Puppet History. Once again, thank you to everybody who came out to Vidcon UK. Thank you in advance for watching Spooky Smalltalk Episode 2, which comes out tomorrow with Say My Name.
That's right. So please subscribe and share this channel with your friends. You can follow us on our socials. We are Watcher.
And remember, if you have questions for next week's Watcher Weekly, comment on this video. We'll have a comment pinned. Bye-bye. Is that a 9th voice?
No, this is just me flying away.
What's funny now is if they cut around that, I'm gonna be counting out the number of voices you have done, and if we cut out some of them, they'll
They'll
know.
know.
They'll know those
They'll
were so
know.
bad that we couldn't even feature
Have you?
them.
Was that actually an actual number? I didn't.
That was number 9.
Whoa.
That was
Yowza, that's a lot of numbers.
10. 10.